Good morning. I only posted one assignment for this week. I want to wrap up human body because we've been doing it for so long. And I decided to just give you an assessment for this week. So the directions, um, Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world and one in which many people attempt to climb. This assessment introduces data about Mount Everest along with data about the effects of the climb. Follow all directions and links in the hyperdoc below. So because there's other links in this document, it's called a hyperdoc. Anything in red must be completed. There is a rubric attached to this document that shows how you'll be assessed. Feel free to use any notes that you have at home, the internet, etc. The question that you're answering is, do low oxygen levels affect other body systems, and if so, how? A student claim may be low oxygen levels only affect the respiratory system. Your directions, you're going to use evidence from the data that's included on this document, your knowledge of body systems and their interactions, along with scientific reasoning to support or reject this claim. So you either agree with it or you don't agree with it. Please use this document to organize your data and then choose a way to present your answer in claim, evidence, reasoning format. And you can do that in a few different ways. And those choices are here. You can just write a paragraph. You can make a video. You can make a drawing or a concept map, but you're just answering the question any way that you'd like to. Just to answer, do low oxygen levels affect other body systems? And if so, how? And either you're going to support or refute the student's claim. So everything in red needs to be done. So here, you're going to click on this link. It's going to bring you to an article. Read the article, and then this is where you're writing your notes from that article. And it doesn't have to be complete sentences. You're just writing evidence that you got from the article. And I have some guiding questions for you here, like what happens in the body as oxygen levels drop. And you can get that information from the article. And then there's a very short clip of a bunch of hikers reaching the summit. And I want you to pay attention to how they were breathing and write that here. This here, and you can just click on this. This brings up another document that I made, but just makes you can look at it bigger. This is a cellular respiration equation that we went over a few times this year. What is the purpose of cellular respiration? So what's the purpose of your body doing this? You're writing that here. From Harvard Health, these are the symptoms of different types of altitude sickness. Now, as you're going up the mountain, you're getting higher in altitude. Based on the altitude sickness symptoms, what other body systems may be affected besides the respiratory system? Put that here. Here's a chart that shows oxygen saturation as you're going up in elevation. So you can see what happens to oxygen as you go up. And then answer that here. What happens to oxygen levels as you travel up the mountain? Body system notes. This is just, can you quickly tell me in one sentence each what the function of the respiratory system, the circulatory system, the nervous system, and muscular skeletal system is? Give me just the basic function of those four systems. And if you want to click on this is how you're going to be assessed. I have another document that I'm going to post with the assignment that you can actually assess yourself. Down here, claim, do you support or reject the student's claim? Remember the claim was back up here. Low oxygen levels only affect the respiratory system. So you can say, yes, they only affect the respiratory system, or you can say, no, they affect other systems. And then this is the part where it's the actual assignment, the reasoning part. You're using the evidence listed above, your knowledge of science, body systems, explain why you support or reject the claim in the paragraph. You can write it as a paragraph, you could do a video, concept map, but make sure it's in claim, evidence, reasoning format. So you're using the evidence that you obtained throughout this document and your reasoning to either support or reject that claim. And again, this can be done in a paragraph. You can do that on the next page before you turn it in. You can do a drawing if you like. You can do a video and talk about it and share that video with me. This is all I'm asking you to do this week is just this one assignment. Let me know if there's any questions. I can also answer questions during our office hours on Thursday at 11:30.